what is group life?
Now, typically, if you took out an individual life cover, if you are a group of 10, each and every one would have a policy document.
Yes.
But now what makes group unique is that we cover that group of people under one policy. We call it a master policy in insurance.
My circle.
Can cover your
my OGs, my OBs.
We are open to covering that as well.
Of what benefit is it to the employer and to the employee?
When the employer gets it out for you, it will cover you for death.
Oh.
In the event of loss of life, we actually cover. And the sum is determined by the employer. So it's flexible. We've seen lately a number of people being diagnosed by all manner of critical illnesses. Heart attacks, cancers, major organ transplants, all those are covered.
They are enjoying these benefits under the group life. Hi, thank you for joining us once again. This is the Live Free podcast where we share and discuss anything, everything insurance. And today we have a special guest. She has a wealth of experience in insurance. I call her the guru of corporate business. She will be breaking down the importance of group life, corporate life. She's our master in these things. So I don't want to take away her shine. But before I go, remember my name is Camilla Mindru, Manager Marketing and Communications. It's always a pleasure sitting down here and discussing life insurance. Alan, welcome to the Live Free podcast.
Thank you. Thank you, Camilla. It's such an honor to be here.
Okay. Alan is our head of corporate business. I will jump into the gist of things. What is group life? And what are those fundamental things that you deal with in group life?
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much, Camilla, for having me here. Indeed, like I said, it's such an honor to sit here and, just speak to you about life insurance. My name is Alan Amoko. I head corporate business here at Jubilee Life Insurance. And so corporate business is what I breathe, what I think, what I like to do.
You're the guru of corporate business. You see, I told you I call her the guru.
Absolutely. Yes. I enjoy it, So back to your question. Group life, simply put, or in its simplest definition, is a policy.
Okay.
A single policy that's covering a group of people.
Yes.
Simply put, any man on the street, if I needed to define it for them, it's a policy that's a single policy that's covering a group of people. Now, typically, if you took out an individual life cover, if you are a group of 10, each and every one would have a policy document.
Yes.
But now what makes group unique is that we cover that group of people under one policy. We call it a master policy in insurance. So you find, and typically this covers are bought by employers. Because come to think of it, which groups do we belong to where we're sort of tied?
My circle.
We can cover your circle.
My OGs, my OBs.
We are open to covering that as well, families and what have you. But it's for organized groups. Typically employers, we've found, from my experience, that most employers are the ones that buy those sorts of covers for their employees. So a group life assurance policy is basically that.
Okay.
Yeah. So what are some of the features, things to talk about? It's usually employer sponsored.
Okay.
Yeah. Or it is sponsored by the group. Yeah, you told me about your old girls.
My old girls.
If it is the association, it is sponsored by the association.
Okay.
It is sponsored by the employer, so the employer pays the premium, but it is for the benefit of the members.
Okay.
So who is the ultimate beneficiary? It is the members, it is the employees. Yeah, so those are the key features for us to note.
So my employer gets us this cover of what benefit is it to the employer and to the employee.
Super. So first of all, a group life assurance cover is renewable annually.
Okay.
So unlike individual life covers that are long-term, group life is a short-term. It is renewable annually by your employer. When the employer gets it out for you, it will cover you for death.
Oh.
In the event of loss of life, we actually cover. And the sum is determined by the employer. So it's flexible. You can decide what kind of sum that you want. So it will cover you for death. It covers for critical illness. We've seen lately a number of people being diagnosed by all manner of critical illnesses. Heart attacks, cancers, major organ transplants, all those are covered. If you had a group life assurance cover and somebody is diagnosed with that condition, we'll extend the benefit to help them go and seek medical care.
Away from their medical cover,
absolutely.
They are enjoying these benefits under the group life cover.
That's right. Okay. And then it has funeral benefits, God forbid, in the event of loss of a staff. If the staff lost a spouse or if they lost children. In fact, we extend these covers sometimes to even cater for parents in the event of loss of parents, parents-in-law. So group life is wide in its scope. And then we can cover permanent total disability. Sometimes people become disabled.
Yes, on the job. Yes.
And sometimes you find it's not even, that they have suffered an accident, but it's debilitating illnesses that will cause, somebody to become incapacitated. So we cover that as well. So group life is wide in scope. We have permanent health insurance. We can cover you in the event of complete disability to do your job, perform your role. Generally, permanent total disability is incapacitation to perform a role for which you're qualified for. So we cover that as well. So those are some of the...
employers really have happy employees with this kind of cover.
Absolutely. And a group life assurance cover has benefit to both employees and the employer. You see, I spoke about the benefits to the employees, but the employer, it's a retention strategy. I mean, if I needed to work for Camilla's company or work for Alan's company, I would look at your total employee benefits solution.
So, Alan, you have mentioned that there is a minimum requirement in terms of number of people. So, what is the picture? Paint a picture for us.
Okay. So when it comes to group life, we are open to all sectors, of economy. However, our minimum number is 10 people. So as long as you're an employer and you have 10 people, or you're an organized group and you have 10 people, we cover you. We extend cover. So the minimum of 10 is, a back-end, process that we've gone through to see what makes sense in terms of, pricing for a group life assurance cover. But if you have 10 people, we are open. We have a myriad of clients. We cover banks. We cover NGOs. We cover associations. School associations.
Yes, my association, my girls' association. We've been together for years.
They'll bring them on board.
So can we come through?
Absolutely. I hope you're registered officially.
So that's a requirement.
Yes. Because you see, you have got to have a reason that brings you together other than insurance formally. Okay. So usually you find that, I don't want to use examples of some of the schools, but, organized associations of old schools. Actually you look at Namiriango, you look at Mwiri, those are our clients. I hope I have the, permission to share them here. So they are very organized. They have quite a lot of activities that they do beyond insurance. Okay. So the requirement is you must have something that brings you together before you actually buy insurance. Once you meet that requirement, we are open. We are open to clients in all sectors.
So someone may be out there, business owner, and they're wondering, do they have the leeway or the flexibility to customize, to put in their ask and their policies customized to their needs and wants?
Absolutely. Absolutely. One of the things that we pride in at Jubilee is the capacity to tailor-make products. Okay. We don't believe in one size fits it all. So what we do is we meet with the clients and you tell us your budget. We usually will ask for your budget. We usually will ask for what is it that you want to achieve out of this cover, and then we'll tailor-make. So group life can be flexible in terms of scope of cover. There are clients who will cover 1 year's earnings, and then there are those that will cover 5 years earnings. So we have the flexibility around that. And then in terms of the extensions that I spoke about, you can choose what to take. Okay. You can take a death benefit, critical illness, and funeral. There are people who will extend to cover PTD, like I mentioned, to PHI. So depending on your budget, on your unique requirement.
That's the question I was going to ask. I was going to ask that, what are the cost implications? Then I just answered myself and I was like, it's terms and conditions. benefits. You pay for what you ask for.
Absolutely.
Yes. You can
Absolutely.
you either purchase a G-Wagon or
Exactly.
a Sierra Rover.
Exactly.
Yes.
And we will serve you. We work with all clients, in all walks of life. So, the way you come to us, if you present your budget, you present your terms, we'll tailor a solution for you. So group life is very flexible. In fact, I would recommend that every employer really takes out a group life assurance cover.
We are happy where we work because of such benefits.
Absolutely.
We know
Absolutely.
our employer is watching out for us in the field, out of the
Exactly.
field, and at the workplace.
Exactly.
So, Alan, as we wind down, what is your final take to our viewers?
So my parting shots is I always recommend that employers take a total employee benefit solution. Once you take a total employee benefit solution, it's cost effective.
Okay.
Come to us as Jubilee. Let's tailor your medical scheme. Let's tailor your pension scheme. Let's tailor your GPA and add a group life to it. Yeah.
I like the idea of pension. I am an advocate of early planning for retirement.
Exactly.
My thought process is start now. And it keeps on ringing in my head that my pension plan is my retirement money. It's not for business. It's not for anything.
It's to take care of you.
Yes, just to maintain the life I'm leading now, even in my golden years.
Absolutely.
So when you throw in
a bit of pension,
you've won my heart.
Because you see, the biggest mistake that clients take is that they want to cherry pick. They want to run to Jubilee and get a group life and then run to another insurer and pick something. That's why you find that the cost of insurance, becomes high. But come to us. Let's help you tailor total. We believe in total employee benefits. Let's advise you on what, you can take in terms of medical, what you can take in terms of pension, group life. And Jubilee has the advantage of, being able to provide all the solutions in your one-stop center for insurance. Yeah. So clients, come to us. We will serve you well. We've been tested. I think if you go out in the market, they'll tell you Jubilee pays claims.
Our legacy speaks for us.
We pay claims.
Yes, we pay claims.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then we've been around for long, quite
Over
a number of
86
years. Absolutely. So we are committed to this market. Come to us. Let's tailor your group life assurance solution. But more importantly, let's tailor your total employee benefit solution.
Thank you, Alan Amoko, for sitting with us. It's been educative, and I think our viewers will pick one or two things. They may not make the decision now, but it's something for them to think about and start 2026 on a clean slate.
Totally.
Thank you very much for
Camilla.
watching. My name is Camilla Mindru, Manager Marketing and Communications. It's been an amazing episode, and good evening.